Welcome back to Writing Proportional Equations. So, in this lesson, we are talking about what kind of equation we write when we have a proportional relationship. So, if you are told you have a proportional relationship, the format is y equals kx, where y and x are your input and your output, so you're not going to replace them, you'll write that out. And k is equal to a y value divided by an x value. In other words, it's a unit rate, or the constant of proportionality. Sometimes you'll see different letters from y and x based on a specific situation, and we'll take a look at that in a couple examples. One example we have here is a table. So it shows a proportional relationship. You're being told it's proportional. So what we're going to do is we are going to find the constant of proportionality. Remember, that's k, and that's equal to y over x. So since I know it's proportional, I'm just going to pick a y and an x, and I can pick any of them. I can pick this one. They should all simplify to the same thing, and they do. So I'm going to go with 20 over 4 just to show how I can simplify down to this 5 over 1. And I get 5 over 1, which is 5. Okay? So my equation is y equals 5x. Remember, my equation format is y equals kx. So I find k, plug it in, and this is my answer. Go ahead and try it yourself. This is a proportional relationship. Make sure you simplify for k. In this next example, we have a graph instead of a table. So there's an added element here because finding your coordinates can be a little trickier. So what you're going to do is you're going to look for where you cross over one of the coordinate plane grids, okay? So I'm telling you this is proportional, but also I can prove it's proportional because it starts at 0, 0, goes through the origin, and it's a straight line, okay? So since it's aligned through the origin, I can pick any of these points that go through a coordinate. The really important thing here, notice how it's only 1 unit up and 2 units over, but 1 unit up represents 20. So when you are setting up your constant, which in this case is represented by r, you are going to use the y value of 20 over the x value of 2, which of course simplifies to 10 over 1, or just 10. And now this time it has c equals rh. So I'm going to use c equals rh instead of y equals kx. Keep an eye on things like this because, just so you know, there is a problem similar to this that will be on your upcoming test. Okay, so I'm going to have the c in there, and if you put a y instead of the c, it's going to mark it wrong even though you got what you're doing right. So c equals 10 times h, and you're all set. Give it a try yourself. There is one more you try after this, so calculate this. This one is in y equals kx format this time. And your last you try. These are true-false statements. You're going to look at the graph, keep in mind the scale here and what the different things represent. Okay? Make sure you get those answers in, get them checked, and have a lovely time.